Are you fed up with the high prices of construction materials? Are you flipping a property, remodeling your home, or doing a new build, and you are like freaked out because of how crazy expensive everything is? Well, if so, you've come to the right place, because this is our conversation starting now.
Well, hello, this is Gary Masseri, and this is Opportunities for Real Estate Investors.
Yeah, I'm Ginger Faith from REI Fortunes with Gary. Yeah, we love saving money and we want to help you save money. So, tip number one, create a SOW, a scope of work. So, before you get started, pre-plan. That's strategy number one. So, for example, have a budget. Now, a budget can actually help you. So when you're talking to your contractors, you have something in mind, and it helps them to strive for a particular number. So having a budget, having a specific idea is really important right up front. That's tip number one.
Absolutely. You know, when you think about this, if you have a budget, and let's say your budget for painting is $20,000, and all of a sudden you start getting bids in for 25, 30, 35,000, and you can say, folks, you know what? I'm going to shop this a little more because I've got a budget about 20,000 or 25,000, and you seem to be a lot higher than what my budget is, and maybe other competitors or vendors in the area. And we'll go out and we'll find other vendors that will bid this, and we tell them that we need it to be under our budget. They come in to get the job. They put it in under budget. We have saved $10,000-$15,000 in some cases just on painting, electrical, and plumbing, just for that reason. So, you know, here's another thing that Ginger can share with you is, why do we, in our contracts, we write in rewards and penalties. So why do we do that, Ginger? Why do we make the contract where we can actually reward the subcontractor when they get it done on time? What difference does that make?
Well, it helps for clarity and having a contract up in advance. So let the contractor tell you how much time it's going to take to do whatever it is, the plumbing, the framing, the roofing. Let them tell you, encourage them to give another 10% contingency, and then hold them to it. And make sure they understand, you're telling me this number, you're responsible for that number. Yeah. And if you come in early, you get a bonus. And you can use the bonus, you can actually use your interest payment or the cost of money as a gauge of how much is this costing you for any overruns. Mm-hmm. And if you do this up front and you work with integrity with your contractors and you are firm about it, when they go over, they are responsible. When they come under and they still perform quality work that gets inspected properly, then they get a bonus. So it's a win-win.
It's important that they set the schedule. Now they can't argue with you and tell you, hey, you know what, this happened or that happened, because they'll always make excuses, right? Hey, it's your schedule and it's part of the plan. That's the difference on that, okay? You know what's really cool too is negotiating your contracts. And Ginger has been talking to, oh my God, tons of subcontractors and contractors right now. As you know, we've got one property, we're going to have permits probably by the end of May, and then we're actually looking into buying another property that has permits on it today, as a matter of fact. So it's important that when you meet with your contractors that you really do a firm job of negotiating with them. It makes a big difference. Why don't you explain, Ginger, our technique of negotiating with our contractors?
Well, it helps if you have some leverage. We have a pipeline. Mm-hmm. So if you have a pipeline, that really helps. So have some leverage and some reason for them to give you any discounts. But just explain to them that we're looking for people long-term to be part of our teams. We're looking to build trusting relationships so we can keep you employed over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. And with that, what's the best price that you can give us for that? And then listen to what they say. And they also know that you're not trying to scalp them, but you're not trying to be scalped either. It's going to be a win-win or no deal. And you have other contractors that you're also interviewing. So if they know that, and they know that you're a team player, but you want to be respected and you want to respect them as well, and you have to keep a budget, they'll play ball.
Yeah, actually, Ginger's so right on target here. I just got off the phone with one of my contractors this morning. I said, look, you know, we're going to keep you busy for the rest of the year, but you need to sharpen your pencil and get those costs down for us. Now, I know material prices are going up. If you need help with materials, let's separate that from your bid. Keep labor separate, and I'll help you shop materials and go to my vendors where I can get either military discounts or I can get volume purchases, and then let you have control over buying the materials under our account. So there's a lot of ways that you can really keep those contract costs down, but you got to help your suppliers, your vendors, and your subcontractors, with maybe some volume material purchases as well. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Now, the thing that Ginger loves to do, and I don't know what ladies don't, but tell them why you like to shop so much, because you're a hell of a shopper.
I'm not a hell of a shopper.
Oh yeah, you are, man. She shops everything, man.
I'm a bargain hunter. I
Oh,
like
my
high
goodness.
quality. I like high quality. I like low prices.
Oh.
What girl doesn't, right? So, yeah. So tip number 4: you go shopping and you shop intelligently. And Louisa, Gary's wife, does a great job with that. She's fabulous.
Oh yeah, between her and Ginger, oh my God.
Yeah. So if you see a beautiful chandelier that you know is going to work perfectly in the dining room, why do you have to pay $60,000 for it? Can you find that same product somewhere else? And lately we've been on Amazon, believe it or not. We've got some really nice product that we've gotten. We've got some beautiful chandeliers and lighting for our newest development project. Really top-notch quality things in line with the farmhouse style, which is what is very current and fresh and what we're doing for very, very good prices. So shop around, use the internet. And the other thing is, what we have is really valuable. We know other flippers, redevelopers, people that we are in our sphere, and we compare notes, and we save money that way.
Yeah, it's really true. And what's great is you can give them the $60,000 look for $200, right?
Something like that. Yeah, that's my goal.
Yeah, give them the $60,000 look, but for $200,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, my biggest thing was I redid a beautiful Airbnb. I put about $60,000 worth of furniture for $8,000.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Remember that? You see my video on Airbnb.
Thanks for shopping every weekend.
Yeah.
So here's another trick too that Ginger can expound on a little bit for us. But when we first looked at our tile, and we work with a tile designer, my God, that tile came in. I mean, she was showing us $20 and $35 per square foot cost on beautiful marble tile. I know it was gorgeous and everything, but that's just not going to work. I mean, that budget was crazy. We got the budget down to about $7,000 from $15,000. How did we do that? Well, what we did, and this is really great, Ginger and Louisa, my wife, worked together, and they went out and they selected the marble for accents and used porcelain to really balance that. And I'm telling you, it's an example, and I'm told Ginger to do it, I'm telling you. But in the shower, we built this beautiful waterfall look with the beautiful marble tile. It flows right into the same on the floor, and that's how we save the money. And then we use porcelain on the majority of the wall space on the shower. Beautiful walk-in spa shower. So once you share our experience that we had at Freeman's, where we were able to get these incredible appliances.
So we're doing the luxury market. So we went to Freeman's. We want Viking. We want what was it? G monogram, right? Things like that.
Wolf,
but sometimes in Wolf ranges. But also this works at Home Depot. Is there a holiday coming up? You have Memorial Day weekend. I've got great deals in Home Depot with different promotions like that. Holiday promotions. You can get free dishwashers. You can get all sorts of freebies.
Yeah.
We can say, what can you get for free? And that's even though we paid quite a bit of money for our appliances because it's beautiful high-end stuff, we actually got a dishwasher for free and a microwave for free.
Sure.
Microwave drawer. So we saved it like $6,000, which was good. So look for promotions and ask them. Just say, hey, what do you have? What do you have for me? What can you do to help me save money here? What kind of deals you got?
What's interesting about what Ginger's saying there, what's crazy, because if you don't ask these people for deals, you don't get them. And you know what the deals, you can go in there and shop and buy all the appliances and write up an invoice and contract, walk out the door, to come to find out that they got deals going on and you don't even know about it, and you see them on TV.
Yeah.
So you got to ask for the deals, man. You got to ask for it if you want to get it, right?
Look online, see if they have any. Hey, what about this deal I saw online, right?
So tip 7 is an interesting one. We belong to, as builders and brokers, we belong to all the what we call the pro award accounts. Now Home Depot has them, and Florida Core has them, and other people, your major vendors have what they call pro accounts. Now, what does that mean? Well, an example, the pro accounts means that they put it out for bid, and their prices come back because of the volume purchases that we do. We save 10 to 30%. And the other thing too is, like at Florida Core, we can pick up their tiles samples for free. I mean, we'll take home $400, $500, $600 worth of tile samples, spread it all over the living room floor, and Ginger and Louisville will go through and look at and put it all together and work with our designer, and it's really kind of cool. So keep that in mind. Join the pro accounts, get approved with them, and then don't be afraid to go to the pro desk and ask them, hey, what can you do to knock these prices down? And you'll be surprised the cost savings that you can get. These just simple little things that people don't know on that. So pro accounts are very, very, very important. Now I'm going to do the second one because I'm the old veteran here, but I get 10% military discounts on all my accessories. So it all adds up. So take advantage of that military discount if you can. You know, if you have
get a
someone,
veteran on your team.
Yeah, get a veteran on your team, right? Yeah, there's always somebody around that'll do it for you, right? Okay, now tip 9 was Ginger's idea, but talk about how you can buy ahead and store in the pods. That's another cool idea you had.
Well, you know what? My biggest motto I love, no surprises. Which is not easy in real estate, right? Yeah. Everything's always surprises, right? So anything you can do to avoid surprises is great. And one of them is inflation is a little bit crazy, and you don't know what the future is going for all sorts of materials. So a pod is a nice idea, a storage unit you can put on your property to store things securely, put a surveillance system. That's kind of an important thing right now. Because everything is so expensive, people are getting looted. So make sure you have security around all of your product and that it's safe and stored well. Look at the things when you get them so that you make sure that they're not damaged or dinged or whatnot, because by the time you use them in 2 months, depending on your timeline, you want to make sure everything looks good now and you're not going to have any problems refunding if you need to. You want to do that right away.
You know what's really crazy is that you can take something like Simply Safe or the Ring system for security, where they have the cameras and everything. Geez, I think it's $500-$600. You can do the whole home. I mean, it's not costly at all, but
$25 a month.
Yeah, and it's so worth it, you know. Yeah, and they keep the recording of the videos, right?
Cheap insurance.
Well, the last thing we do, of course, I got in trouble with this because I gained a lot of weight doing this, so you got to be careful, right? Pizza and Burrito Friday. If our workers, and we just love this, if our workers show up on time, and they have to show up on time, at the end of the week on Friday, we call it Burrito Friday or Pizza Friday. And we'll go out, we'll buy them burritos, bring it back, and we'll buy it at their favorite taco truck. Now, they love that, and they really work hard to make sure they're there on time and that they can have their Burrito Friday. Well, listen, I hope you enjoyed the what we're trying to help you to do to save costs. So, Ginger,
one more tip.
Yeah, we got one more tip.
Don't forget to use your low or no interest credit cards.
Oh, yeah. Jeez,
right, in buying things. And if you're using the credit cards quickly to turn them, make sure you use the mileage to go on vacation after you're done and get a free vacation out of it. So
yeah, she's the vacation one. So she loves it to get us on vacations, right? Okay, and then how to get a hold of us. You know, again, our corporation is called REI Fortunes, reifortunes.com. If you go to the homepage, you'll find Ginger, you'll find myself. And we offer free Q&A sessions. Okay, and the reason we do that is to build our following and our membership up. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel where these videos are being posted. On the website, we have our blogs. This is a blog that we make. And also, our podcast, which you can download your Apple podcast, and again, opportunities for real estate investors. So we're easy to find. You can make an appointment with us on our website, and we'll be glad to spend, 15, 20 minutes with you, whether you're remodeling your home or looking to build a home or looking to invest money. We can do a lot of things for you to help you, again, free, and we do that to build our subscribers list. So with that being said, you want any last thoughts there, Ginger?
Yeah, if you'd like a free report of some vendor lists, then let us know. You can get you a vendor list. Just shoot us an email or a text.
Yeah.
We'll get that over to you.
Okay, it's easy. Gary at reifortunes.com or Ginger at reifortunes.com. So anyway, we'll see you next week.
Next week.
Yeah.